And next week, former Abilene Church youth leader Jeffrey Forrest will go to trial accused of sexually assaulting children at Abilene churches in the 1990s. You may recall that last week, KTAB spoke to the father of one of those victims.
He told us that he's refusing to testify because wearing a COVID-19 mask by the defendant and alleged victims could impact the outcome of the trial. Now, KTAB's Jessica Rank hears from the judge hearing the case. He wouldn't speak specifically about the Forrest trial, but he did give us a closer look at how the courtroom will be set up.
Judge Thomas Wheeler has been a part of the court system for decades, but being in this type of setting,
this is the closest distance we have,
is something new to him just in the last few months.
We were prohibited from conducting jury trials.
Now restrictions are lifting and court is back in session with a few changes.
Nobody's on the front row because it's too close here.
Wheeler walked us through what a jury trial looks like in 2021.
In a normal jury trial, we have either 6 or 12 folks in a jury box, and they're sitting shoulder to shoulder. Of course, that is not possible when this pandemic started, and it is still not something that is allowed.
So now what we're looking at is less than half of the jury in the box and the others in public seating. In just a few days, Dawn Steele will have the opportunity to sit in one of these seats.
The defendant has every right to a fair trial.
As of last week, he's choosing not to.
Well, my son has the right to a fair trial.
Steele says the use of masks in the courtroom would cover up facial expressions and the truth. Now we're finding out that won't actually be the case.
Of course, this film's taken off, so it's clear.
The 350th District Court asking those who testify to wear a face shield so facial expressions can be visible.
Seeing what their eye roll is not a problem, but their mouth and the lower part of their face is also where they purse their lips or whether they're laughing or whether those types of things are important.
Each court can make their own decision on masks or shields. But in the 350th, the court that will be trying Forrest's case, each person speaking will have the opportunity to see through what's true and what's false. In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Jessica Rank, KTAB News.
Thank you, Jessica. The Forrest trial is scheduled to begin next Monday. The public will not be allowed in the courtroom, but there will be a live stream on Facebook.